So a question for you today is, what do you feel when the mic goes live? Are you nervous? Are you really confident? Are you compassionate with yourself and other people who may be feeling as though they're not quite feeling it in the studio? We've been looking at nervousness and stress and anxiety, and also some other things that you may not hear other people talk about in the realm of voice coaching and voice training. Things like PTSD, things like disillusionment with what it is that you're doing, the claustrophobia, and today, another feeling which may be heard in your voice. Let me paint a scenario for you. As a voiceover, you've perfected a cast of characters while alone in your home studio. And then you get your big break. A director wants you for a big budget part. You sit in the big city studio, the microphone facing the control room, and through the glass you see directors and producers, engineers and executives, scriptwriters and sales managers, assistants and interns. They're talking, but you can't hear them. You feel like a goldfish in a bowl. It's understandable, perhaps, that embarrassment means you struggle to find the thunderous voice of Thor for that interactive game, Silly Billy the Steam Train for the kids' cartoon, or the voice of the Wicked Witch for the theme park animatronics that you had produced at home, alone. Here's another example of embarrassment rather than nerves. Terry, not his real name, had bad teeth. They were stained from years of drinking coffee on overnight radio shifts. He also had rather more fillings than he'd have liked, the result of too many sweets and chocolates to help him power through those shifts. Terry was self-conscious of his physical looks and so was careful about opening his mouth when he spoke, so he didn't show his yellowing teeth, flecked with silver amalgam. And that caused him to mumble, trip over his words. An easily solved physical issue, teeth whitening, tooth-coloured fillings, would mean he'd be more confident in opening his mouth when he spoke and develop a richer, clearer voice. Two examples of embarrassment and how that can affect how you sound in the studio. It's not always nerves. Sometimes it's something else. Do you see that? Do you hear that in your voice or someone else's? How can you help yourself get over that? How can you help somebody else? Tomorrow, studio voice confrontation as Get a Better Broadcast podcast and Voice Over Voice continues. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.